Well, Merry Christmas. We are going to have a little bit of fun tonight. So I hope you're having a great day. This is Monday, and you always want to start Mondays off well, but it's also my favorite time of the year. It's Christmas time, and I've been celebrating Christmas every day for 30 days, it seems like. So we've had our Christmas tree up. Cindy and I have watched, it seems like a Christmas movie almost every night. It's been already a great Christmas, and we still have another week to go. But I hope you're having a great holiday time. Hopefully you'll get some breaks. So we're gonna have a little fun tonight. And my topic of conversation, the talk for Facebook, is about a Santa with a cause. And so this has tremendous leadership implications and also implications on how to lead your life. See, the purpose behind me doing these Facebook Lives is to encourage you to lead yourself well, because I believe when you lead yourself well, you get to lead others well. So we're gonna be talking about a Santa with a cause. So what was his cause? Santa's sole purpose, if you will, was to make sure he took care of Christmas. Everything was centered around that great cause to make sure that kids around the world would get Christmas presents. And he rallied the troops to do that. See, without a cause bigger than yourself, you'll either be self-absorbed, or you'll be just focused on yourself, or you'll lack direction for your life. But Santa Claus is very focused. I mean, he works all year long for this cause. And I believe that is why Santa, if you will, is successful. It's because he has a cause and he works toward that cause all year long. So how do you embrace the cause? So a cause or a purpose in life. So let's talk about that. So first, make the cause the main thing. You know, that ought to be something that gives you focus in your life. See, my cause or purpose is to encourage and to empower others to live, lead, and finish well. So my focus is on doing that. So when I make decisions, when I take action, I want to be asking myself, how does this help me to accomplish this cause, this purpose? So make the cause the main things. Help others see the cause and why it is important. So within my organization that I lead, let's say Quest of the Keys, part of my calling is to make sure I help the other people on my team to see what our cause and purpose is. See, the purpose behind Quest of the Keys is to empower the next generation so that they can discover their purpose, unlock their potential, and live with passion. That's our cause. We have a vision to empower 1 million of the next generation. It's big, it's bigger than me, so I've got to get other people to buy into that and see why it's important. And so I've got to communicate each person's role in that cause. So we've got different team members, probably on the call on this Facebook Live. We have our creative director, and he has a role that he plays. He oversees all the graphics, our website, all the creative elements, stories, as we're working on the movie project. And in fact, this afternoon, we were on a call with my creative director, a couple of our writers, meeting with Hollywood writers, and our producer, Brad Luff, discussing the script. And so we're looking at the first draft of the script, and we made several notes, and they'll come back in a few weeks. We'll look at it again. But so he's got to understand his role and where he fits into that cause. So you want to communicate that. Ensure that the activities that you do supports the cause. And so what I say, when it doesn't support the cause, it's what I call sideways energy. You're busy, but you're not going anywhere. So your effort, your activities needs to be toward the mission, the purpose, the vision, the cause, if you will. So make the cause the main thing. Second, focus on the people as well as the cause. So you don't want to forget about the people. The cause is important, but the people that are involved are just as important. So keep the team informed about the cause. Give them updates, progress being made, things that you need to improve on. And then you want to model sustainability for your team as well. Listen, it's great to have a cause and you want to be all in on that, but it's got to be sustainable. You can't work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you've got to get something where it's sustainable. And then make sure, as part of that, of focus on the people and the cause, is show respect to your team members. Make sure you honor and respect them. And then challenge your team members to develop and grow. That should always be part of that. That's one of the ways, as a leader, you help your people to grow as you provide ways that they can be developed. So here's another one. Be loyal to the people and the cause. Somewhat similar, but no matter the challenges, Santa was always loyal to his team members, to the cause. He's loyal to the people that he works with, and also loyal to the children. If he didn't deliver, the children wouldn't get their gifts. Santa has built a loyal team that has stayed with him over the long haul. People don't quit the organization, they quit the leader. That's a good reminder for all us leaders out there. They may say they quit because of other things, but most of the time they quit the leader. And then Santa would follow his passion. So I would say to you, follow your passion. All right? Follow your passion. Santa lives for Christmas. That was his passion. That was his drive. Every day is spent on the cause to bring joy to others. That's what he was passionate about. Not himself, but helping others. There was no doubt ever what Santa Claus's passion was about. It was about Christmas and providing gifts to kids. And here's another thing as it relates to a cause. It is better to give than it is receive. That's been a little bit of my theme, if you will, over these last few weeks during Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I believe that that's a core value. It is more important, it is better to give than it is to receive. Now, by giving, you do receive a blessing from that. But Santa's cause is all about giving. That's all he did. So it's somewhat counterintuitive, as it may seem. You receive much when your cause is giving to others. So counterintuitively, we think we need to hold on to things, but really we need to be giving to others. Okay, this one's silly, but helping you to accomplish your cause or move toward your cause or embrace your cause. Listen to the elves, okay? So that would be the people that you may work with. Ask for ideas. Listen to others to help the cause. Get feedback. Solicit feedback. I always say solicit feedback early and often. You need to do both of those. Don't wait till months have passed. Get feedback quickly, early, and often. And then walk around in their shoes. I call it, I remember reading a book years ago, I think in 1984, 85, In Search of Excellence by Tom Peters. And he used a phrase, he said MBWA, or managing by walking around. I tweaked that slightly and I call it lead by walking around. So get to know people. Lead by walking around. Walk in their shoes. What is it like for them to do their job and what it's like to have the challenges they may have? And then here's another one. Be good for goodness sake. Now we can all do that for sure. Santa certainly did it. Set a good example for others to follow. You've heard me ask this question. I'm going to ask you again. Would you follow you? If you wouldn't follow you, why would you want anybody else to follow you? So set a good example for others to follow. Create a healthy culture that includes these type elements. It's collaborative. People get to speak into. We co-labor together. We speak into that. Accountability. We have a mutual accountability to make sure we get Christmas done. We have to work as a team to do that, right? And then also that there's alignment. Alignment means we're all moving in the same direction to accomplish a common goal, or in this case, a common cause. And teamwork. We work together. We get synergy when we work together. When you got the reindeer, working together, they get synergy. It becomes more powerful when they do it together. Okay? And then it's never too late to start on your cause. So embrace a cause. It's never too late to start a cause. So don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Stop procrastinating and just start. Just start. Santa has a cause, and you should as well. Now, you've heard me mention times before about my cause related to Quest of the Keys, which is a nonprofit, and our vision, as I've said, is to empower 1 million of the next generation by providing relevant, innovative, and creative character education resources. And the cause is so big, it's beyond just me. So we have a great board, we have a great staff, we work with a lot of different people, we work with some incredible schools, but it takes others to join our cause, to be a part of this. I want to encourage you to join me on the cause that I have as a board member. One of my responsibilities for end of the year is to do a board fundraiser. And so Kevin is going to put a link to my fundraising page for Quest of the Keys. So I've set a goal of $1,000. I've just now started, so I'm about a fourth of the way there. Would you help me meet my goal for my cause as it relates to Quest of the Keys. That would be a blessing to the kids that we work with, the teachers, but it would also help me to accomplish my goal. And then you can be a part of our cause to empower the next generation. See, you can join in. You know, this cause that's Quest of the Keys it's not just my cause, but our board is bought in, our staff. You can be a part of that by supporting financially what we do. So we'll have a link there that you could go and do that. But I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We'll take a couple of weeks off during the holidays. But if this has been helpful to you, I appreciate you sharing this with others. And so I want to wish you a great holiday and a Merry Christmas. And if you make a donation, I want to personally thank you from the bottom of my heart and let you know how much that means to me just as a way of encouragement. You have no idea. It's not just the money. Yes, that's going to help kids. $15 will help one student get curriculum and resources for a year. But when you do that, the encouragement that I receive from that, I can't even communicate how much that means to me. So I want to thank you in advance for you making a commitment to support our cause at Quest of the Keys. So Merry Christmas. Have a great day.